Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Madeline Sharp, and today I'm talking with Haley. Haley, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Haley Woosley. I am a COTC student. I've been here for probably about 2 years. I've been working at the tutoring center for about a year. My primary subject I tutor is nursing, biology, and writing.
That's awesome. So it sounds like you have your hands full with all that. So I just have a couple questions to ask you today. The first one is what is the biggest struggle or struggles that you see the students facing with online learning?
I think the biggest struggle I've been seeing is people with a busy household with a lot of kids, and kids are doing the online thing, so trying to share that computer access and getting those materials, but also just having that motivation and getting in the routine to get up every day and put your real daily clothes on and go sign in and be present in that Zoom session. It's hard when you have the comfort of your home. Versus you're in a lecture room and you're focused. So I think that's just been a little bit of a hassle for people to
Yeah,
get into.
I know one of the biggest things for me that I found has made me more successful and productive during the day is making a routine for myself. So every
Yeah.
morning, no matter what time my class is, I wake up at the same time and I go on my daily walk, I eat my breakfast, and then I get ready and I get dressed with real clothes, not pajamas, and do my hair, do my makeup, and we're ready for the
Yeah.
day. Because
Yeah.
if not, it's easy to fall into that cycle, that pattern of, okay, like rolling out of bed, logging in, and then dozing
Yep.
off or whatever during your Zoom classes. It's just too easy nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's great. Thank you for that. Okay, what is the top recommended strategies for you that you think the students need to succeed in this course, one of the courses, or in online learning in general?
Yeah, for sure. So I think the biggest thing is blocking out time to study every single day. Just going 3 days without looking at your material and then cramming all that study time in, you're just not gonna learn that information. But I think the biggest thing is you got to prepare your study material. Don't just think you're gonna sit down and just study what you wrote down from lecture. You need to have rewrite your notes or have an outline of what you're going to be doing, and make sure you kind of stick to that. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, at least you're reminding your mind of that material from your class.
Right. No, I think that's a great idea. And for me, I know one of the biggest things I do with my peer academic coaching is when I meet with students online, we really make a schedule for them to block out times of studying every day. A little bit every day is all you need to be
Yeah.
more successful. Because you're right. If you only study, 3 or 4 days of the week
Yeah.
in all one subject in big chunks, your brain is not going to retain it as much as it will if you do little chunks throughout the week.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so next question. What has been your most rewarding experience? I love this question.
So I think my favorite is a lot of nursing students have to learn med math, which is when a doctor gives you an order for a medication and you have a certain dose and you got to figure out that specific dose for that patient you're going to give. And that can be really intimidating for first year nursing students. So that's been really just when they finally grasp that, when we're over some Zoom sessions and they finally are like, it makes sense. Like, this is
Yeah.
how I'm going to do this type of problem. And they just can finally do it on their own, and they don't even need me to help them figure out how to set up those kind of things. So
Yeah, like when it
it's just
all clicks
exciting.
for them.
Exactly, it's just
Yeah.
exciting to see them feel like a real nurse.
Oh, I love that. And last question for the day. What other comments or stories or best advice could you give for students today?
Yeah, I definitely would just say, just because everything is online does not mean, not, you still have all the opportunity for all the services offered at the campus. We still can do things that just might have to be modified, but don't think, because you have a learning disability that you can't go to the disabilities office and get that help you need, even if it's online. There's a way we can help you. And if you're, in your Zoom classes, don't feel like you can't interrupt your teacher.
Right.
and ask a question. You know, you might a lot of people might be spitting out stuff, but don't feel like you can't do that, or reach out after class, or don't feel like your questions or comments aren't important, because they
Right, you
are.
have to have that voice still, even though you might not actually be seen and you don't have
Exactly.
that
So
personal connection.
I agree.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you so much. That's all my questions for the day.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Great. You're welcome.